Ask any busker and they will tell you the street is the easiest way to reach people. It shouldn't come as a surprise then that some of our biggest stars progress to successful careers in the entertainment industry after starting on the streets.
The National Arts Council here in Singapore recognizes busking as an art form, and all buskers need to attend an audition. If you were in the United States or the UK, you could just pick up a guitar and start singing freely. But in Singapore, you need a license.
But that isn't all you need to make it on the streets here, so we came up with a checklist for every wannabe busker out there. We met up with Zen, an amateur musician and student at Republic Polytechnic, who's more than familiar with the process. And he tells iJournalist about the route to becoming a busker.
First thing you need to become a busker in Singapore is to have talent. You have to have something to perform. Be it playing on the harmonica, playing any other instruments, or acrobatics and such. For me, I like to sing and play on my guitar. And the genre that I sing is Japanese. The second thing you have to take note about busking is the location. You have to find a good place to perform. But however, there can be some complications, such as buskers being very territorial or good spots are being taken up. In such cases, you have to negotiate with the buskers there on their timing and perhaps take turns to perform.
The final leg, though, is the biggest challenge. The National Arts Council holds busking auditions every 2 months in order to grant licenses.
So I just went for the busking auditions at the National Arts Council, and I was made to perform in front of 3 judges, and they are supposed to judge me for how well did I fare for my performance. And so I was playing the guitar and I played a song, and then they stopped me after that and told me that even though I have improved from the other time, but I was still not good enough, so they wanted to see me come back again for the next audition doing even better.
But Zen isn't giving up. He'll certainly be back for the next round. For those who did make it through the process, the next challenge lies on the streets themselves. Meet Jason and Mark, local buskers with great ambitions in mind. Together, they form a duo known as Low Intensity. And even though they only started busking last September, they've set their sights high. Low Intensity are a little different from other buskers in that they write and perform their own songs. Disappointed that local bars here prefer their live acts to perform mainly covers, the boys decided the street was the only place they could showcase their own work.
We like covers, it's just that, you know, if we spend time on covers and to make sure that we're good at that, and then we spend time on originals, it probably would take like 5 years. Yeah, we didn't have 5 years to waste at that time.
For now, they're independently producing an album of original songs, and they hope to allow free downloading of their tunes from their website.
I really believe very strongly that there's a lot of talent out there in Singapore, and I think that, you know, if you actually have a CD, at least people can listen to it more and see whether there's actually some sort of quality there. I'm not trying to say that we're the best, or I'm not trying to say that you're good or anything, but I'm pretty sure we got something going. So if they listen more, maybe there might be a greater appreciation. The scene can get a little bit better in Singapore, which is why stuff like Live and All is pretty good. At least, you know, it lets more people see local bands. See it more, you can realize that it's not that bad.
So you both have this love for music. Why not take it professional?
We would hope to, because it's something that we love to do. We understand that, you know, when it becomes a career, it might get a little bit messy, and there can be squabbles, there'll be a tabloid on us and stuff like that, which, yeah, we can deal with that. My face looks okay on paper, what do you think? My face, yeah, okay.
But then you acknowledge that you need to make money to take time, right?
I've spoken to quite a few people in the industry, and it's very obvious that in Singapore, the market really isn't ready enough for any form of local music to make any cash. So if you're going to get into music, you can't get into music because of money. It has to be because you just want to play. if you want to get into it for money, you wouldn't be in music, you'd be an engineer or something like that. So yeah, for us, we have to still keep our full-time jobs because we do enjoy what we do very, very much. But at the same time, we do this on the side, so at least we can relieve some stress at the end of the day.
Small steps, but every minute they spend busking is an opportunity in the making.
We've met quite a few buskers. So I met one actually the other day, and he's a really nice guy. He was busking, and then I got his number. We exchanged numbers because he let me have his space. And then later he gave me a call about 2 weeks later. Said, "Hey, dude, you gotta go and busk at the same spot." Like, really? Why? Go and busk because that day, like 1 or 2 days later, I was busking at the same spot, and then these people from I think Marina Barrage or something came down and they said, "You want to try out for the audition?" So now he's playing at the Marina Barrage Cafe. So I'm very happy for him.
You must not tell them, they just play the bloody song, man.
But musicians playing to thousands of daily passers-by face a special set of challenges.
Somehow or other, like Singapore doesn't welcome buskers that much. As we've experienced, we're just standing here. Most of them just like try to skirt around us, thinking that we want some kind of charity or we want some kind of sympathy, but we don't at all. We want you to enjoy yourself.
And they're even afraid to stare because they're worried if they stare, they might have to give cash. I'm like, come on, man, seriously, we okay? Hello, hello.
So let's say everything goes according to plan and you achieve fame and recognition. Will you continue to busk still, do you think?
I think we will. And I mean, we've realized that busking in itself is actually quite enjoyable and so on. It's very liberating to just carry a guitar around and then just prop it somewhere in the middle of nowhere and just start playing, and people actually possibly throwing cash at you. It's like, hey, I can work anywhere. I moved my office.
You made like $4, dude.
For now, Low Intensity hope their next big break will come if they're chosen to appear on a local television program featuring homegrown talent. Until then, they'll continue to star in an underpass near you. As society now opens its mind to the scope of art and seeks new and different forms of entertainment that will fit into busy lifestyles, attitudes towards the art of busking are changing.
So the next time you drop a coin in your favorite busker's hat, you might want to stop a while and listen and appreciate. You never know, you might not just be contributing to someone's livelihood, you could be standing in front of the next big thing. Well, that's our show, but if you have any comments, please send them to iJournalist@channelnewsasia.com. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again next week.